Good evening. I see a few of you tuning in. We'll go ahead and get started. Got a major tornado outbreak in progress right now. Jump in the chat. Let me know who's all here. I see KR4JGD. Hey, Gary. Good to see you. All right. Major situation taking place here now. I'm going to move my mouse over here so that I can control what's behind me. So we have, what is that? Oh. Trying to fix some things. Hey, Rodney, I see you in the chat there. Appreciate, I hope everything turned out okay. I know we had some concerns the other night with what was happening down in Texas. Let's go ahead and dive in. We got numerous tornado warnings in progress throughout the Midwest. We're going to start with this guy right here. And let me switch over to the local radars. You get more data when you look at the local radars. So we'll go ahead and switch over here to this guy. All right. This one is straddling the Missouri-Arkansas line. This particular tornado warning is for northeastern Fulton County and north central Arkansas, as well as north central Sharp County and north central Arkansas until 9:15. This is a radar indicated rotation, tornado and $half size hail. This is impacting places like Mammoth Springs State Park, Hardy, Ozark Acres, Moco, Friat, Sadler Falls, Camp, and Worth. So tornado warning there. There's also a tornado warning just to the north of that because this is straddling the state line, right? So this tornado warning is for southeastern Howell County and southwestern Oregon County and south central Missouri. I said southwestern Howell County. It's southeastern Howell County. That is until 9:15 Central Time. Locations impacted include Grand Gulf State Park, Thayer, Koshkonong, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and Lanton and Couch. This is for a radar indicated tornado. Tornado and $half size hail are indicated with this storm. So again, that's straddling the Missouri-Arkansas state line. This is going to go right down the Missouri, I think it is. Let me double check that. Got to render the loop here. The trajectory based off the warning polygon makes me think it is going west to east. All right. The animation is still loading. Paul, I'm working my way south to north on this, so I'll let you know when we get there. Let's see here. Let me drop this down to about 30 frames instead of 75. Okay, it's generally going east. So if you live along the counties that border Missouri and Arkansas, east of Salem, Arkansas, you need to be watching this storm pretty quick. There's a couple of storm chasers out here on it. We do have a tornado watch in effect for that area. There's another storm just to the northeast. Let's hit this tornado warning here. This is for... All right, this is going to be coming out of the Memphis radar site now. A couple of tornado warnings. This is northeastern Oregon County and south central Missouri until 9 o'clock. Tornado and $half size hail. Tornado will remain over mainly rural areas of northeastern Oregon County. Further down, they've already warned in advance tornado warning for southern Carter County in southeastern Missouri, as well as northern Ripley County in southeastern Missouri until 9:30. This is a radar indicated tornado. Dangerous storm will be near Handy by 8:50 p.m. Central Time, as well as Hunter by 9:15 Central Time. Also, Grandin is under this one too. We move further up north. Got another tornado warning. This one is for central Wayne County in southeastern Missouri until 9:30 p.m. Central Time. Radar indicated tornado. This includes Sam A. Baker State Park, Greenville, and Lodi. So there's that one. We want to cover as much ground as we can, folks. When I have more time, I'll come back and analyze these even further. Let's see here. We move up into the great state of Illinois. And we'll switch radar sites to a closer one. Boy, that's a powerful thunderstorm right there. Let's take a look at this one. Tornado warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Time for central Marion County. That would be another 7 minutes. This is a radar indicated rotation, quarter size hail, Omega, Kinmundi, and Farina by 8:50 p.m. There's also another tornado warning just to the east of that one, and that includes northeastern Marion County and south central Illinois until 9:30 p.m. So that one's got a little bit more time, about another 45 minutes or so. Tornado and quarter size hail radar indicated. Omega and Stephen Forbes Station is where that one is. Let's move on further north. We have another tornado warning here. This is tornado warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northwestern Crawford, northeastern Jasper, and west central Clark County. This is going to be in eastern Illinois, folks, eastern Illinois. This includes Martinsville, Marshall, and Hudsonville. Also Lincoln Trail State Park, West York, Annapolis, and West Union County. We move up into one of my favorite states in the Union, Indiana. This is to the northwest of Indianapolis here. The storm looks like it's pretty much past this polygon, so I'm not going to pay too much attention to it, not to mention it overlaps into this one. Tornado warning is in effect from the National Weather Service in Indianapolis for southeastern Tippecanoe County and west central Indiana, southern Clinton County and central Indiana, northern Boone County and central Indiana, as well as northeastern Montgomery County and west central Indiana. This goes until 10:15 Eastern Time, so about another 20-ish minutes on that one. See Chris in the chat here. Is Indiana looking okay? No, Indiana is not looking okay right now. You do have a severe thunderstorm watch for the most of the state of Indiana. Basically, I'm going to draw a line. If you're watching from Indiana, and I've got to remember, I'm kind of new to chroma key, guys. If the map is not behind me. So basically, if you draw this line from Lafayette up to Fort Wayne, you're going to be in the rain-cooled air. So this is stable air up here. Your severe wet threat is over. If you are between Fort Wayne and Lafayette down to Terre Haute and further south and east, so anywhere that's down in here, you need to be watching. This is going to be significant potential there. Okay, so now that we've analyzed, or we've gone through all the active tornado warnings, got to get this off of my screen here. Here we go. Let's go back down in here, and we're going to work our way back north again and analyze these storms and see how they are. So I'm going to put the dual radars up here, and I want to adjust this look a little bit. This may look a little crazy on your screen, so just bear with me here. All right, so yeah, you got some rotation right in here. You can see right here around Thayer. This area right in here, I have some concern with. You can see the green and the red touching each other. If you're not familiar with how to read radar, red is going away from the radar site. Green is going towards the radar site. So we do have a couplet here. Not very strong, not very impressive, but it is there. All right, let's move further north. I got to close that out and come back up here. Let's move to this radar here. Take it a second to load. Yes, with this is quite a bit more impressive. Not classic. It's not a classic tornadic look there, but it's there. And you see all these plus signs. This is pretty good lightning. Pretty good lightning through with this storm. Very. This is April. You know, April. This stuff happens in April, so no big surprise there. We move further north. Let's see here. What's the best radar site for that one? I'm not thrilled with that. It's not choosing the best radar, I don't think. Let's check in on this storm chaser and see what we got. Meso Hunter. Now, you all won't be able to hear the audio from this. All right, sitting in heavy torrential rain. So nothing to get too excited about there. We got a couple of chasers down here around Greenville. We'll see if one of them's moving south. This one's not moving. Let's take a look at what they're looking at. Storm chaser Rob. More or less sitting still. All right. Let's move further north. Let's see what we got here. I'm not hearing my tornado warnings go off in my ears, and that's really bothering me. No chasers further north. Not seeing any chasers further north, but let's go analyze these storms. All right, so that's a little bit more concerning here. Louisville, I'm not sure which way y'all pronounce it. I've heard it both ways. They got a couplet right over you, and then what's got me more concerned is this guy back in here, right around Greendale. For my ham radio friends, Xenia, this is not Ohio. This is in Illinois. No, it's not. Sorry. Yes, it is. It's in Illinois. Not ham radio country there. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you throw a super chat or give the video a thumbs up. Share it out. Get as many people watching as you can. Moving up further north. So this is where your cold front is. So you can see we got a pretty tight line right through here. So you got a gust front going on. I got to remember how to do this. You got a gust front right through here. And so that's going to be very strong winds anyway. That's an immediate shift in direction of the wind, right? So anywhere along this line right here where you see the colors change, that you could have a spin up tornado there. That's partially why this warning polygon is so large. Let's move back on up into the state of Indiana and check out that storm. Same situation. Let me pull this over to the side so you can see it a little bit better. So right here, you can see we've got this. There's a little curly Q up in here. So yeah, I mean, you could get a spin up anywhere in there. So lots going on. Let's go back to the main radar image so that y'all can see a lot better. I'm going to focus on the storm that has the storm chasers in it. So whoever this is, they're kind of in the what you might call the bear cage, so to speak. Let's just double check what that reflectivity looks like. What radar is closest to this place here? No real good radar. I'm not really happy with Paducah's quite a haul. So is, let's see what St. Louis looks like. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable look at this storm right here. This thing is between 3 or 4 different radars, so that's the struggle there. We're going to pull up Meso Hunter and watch them a little bit more. Sitting in rain right now, so that's part of it. So Paul, to answer your question, no PDSs that I've seen. Something going on right here. Where's my radar side? Okay, my radar's in St. Louis. Yeah, we definitely have counterclockwise rotation there. This is going to be an area to be watched. Okay, so let me kill that back out. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you had a good afternoon here. We're working with a little bit of a new setup here. I've got multiple new lights. Really excited about this setup. So hopefully that just enhances your coverage a little bit, you know, different things, whether I do it here on HamShackTV or whether I'm talking ham radio or if I'm talking weather or anything like that. I'm not shrinking, I promise you that. I'm just resizing some stuff here. And I promise I'm not moving. Whoa, I don't like the look of that at all. Not at all. Look at this thing right here, y'all. That thing is spinning like a top. Like a top. So there is a chaser right now in, what is that, Greenville? We're looking here in southeastern Missouri, close to a little bit north of the Boot Hill. Let's take a look and see what they're looking at. That's Storm Chaser Rob. Let's take a look closely here. See if you see, you're going to be looking right down in here. You see the base of the thunderstorm right there. So let's see what you might be able to see. Let me know if you see, chat. Let me know if you see anything in this shot. I'm going to take myself off a camera for a minute. There is no audio here, so don't panic. I see KT4RAM. Many of my family live east of Indianapolis in Hancock County, Indiana. Definitely need the rain here in Sewanee County, Florida. If you're in the south or the east coast, you desperately need some rain. I completely agree. AWRC says, I see a little bit of something, but it looks like it's rain wrapping if something's there. Yeah, we're looking really closely. So you really want to be looking right down. Ooh. Very concerned right here. Very concerned right here. Let's keep it right here. And there's a good chance that this is rain wrapped. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. That rotation's going right for him. Right for that storm chaser. We're just going to keep it right here. Let me remind you of where we're at. This is southeastern Missouri. Southeastern Missouri, Greenville area. Greenville. Let me know if you see anything, chat. So Rob, Storm Chaser Rob, has adjusted his angle a little bit. We're still looking right in here. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse or not. You're just hearing the music. I turned the music back on. Colin in VK says Tornado Watch 162 is a PDS watch. Let me pull this back out. I'm going to leave Rob's camera up for a minute. I'm not sure that's accurate, Colin. Because it would tell me if, oh, it does. It does. Radar Scope or Radar Omega did not pick up the fact that this is a particularly dangerous situation. So if you are under a tornado watch right now, you need to be keeping an eye on this thing. I got a new tornado warning here. Let me hit this one real quick. We'll leave the video up. Tornado warning. National Weather Service in Little Rock issues tornado. I just got hit by a bug. National Weather Service in Little Rock issues tornado warning for Randolph County in eastern Arkansas, northeastern Fulton County, northeastern Sharp County in central Arkansas until 9:45. At 9 o'clock p.m., severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Mammoth Spring State Park or near Mammoth Spring, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Pocahontas, Reno, Maynard, Biggers, Attica, Dalton, Armstrong, Elkins Park, Breakville, Middlebrook, Warm Springs, Ingram, Worth, Engelberg, Hamel, Stokes, Elm Store, Brockett, and Pittman. Again, this sounds like there's a lot of people in the path of this tornado. Again, that is in northern Arkansas. What we're watching right now is this tornado that's tornado warning, I should say, that is coming through Greenville. And let's check the chat. AEYC or WRC says, I saw it, looks wide and looks like it's strong and rain wrapped. Heavy rain around it. That is entirely possible. Let me switch to the correlation coefficient, and then I'm going to pull this up too. Not seeing a whole lot of... Okay, it's still there. This is a long way away from any radar site right now, so we're having a hard time getting a good look at it. I don't know if correlation coefficient is going to help us very much here. We're going to try it, though. Paducah's too far away. Memphis. Yeah, there's definitely a change in the CC there. Let's go up to St. Louis and see what it looks like from that angle. Too far away. And I guarantee you Springfield's going to be too far away too. Yeah. Hard to say, folks. Hard to say. Let's go back to velocity. And then we'll go ahead and pull this back up big here. Hey, Levi, good to see you. And I'll let that banner up. So we're really watching this storm in southeastern Missouri, Greenville, Missouri specifically. It's had some very, very strong indications of rotation. KT4RAM says that's where Arkansas State Patrol Trooper Bird hangs out. Best pursuit trooper today. I've seen quite a bit on YouTube of Arkansas State Patrol. Rensselaer is clear. I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Is that a town down that area? It's hard to say what I'm seeing. I see a lot of driving rain right up in here. You're not seeing my mouse. See all this? I see some really driving rain. There we go. We got a good look at it there. I'm watching these trees right here. Really blinding rain. Look at it. Look at the aerodynamics here of how the rain's just flowing up over the windshield. Looks like my screen share has quit. Give me a second. Let me reset it. There we go. Sometimes these things happen. Let's see where he's heading. Okay, he's heading north. Let's see what he's looking at here. Rensselaer, I've been there a few times years ago. Even did the POS servers for the Blockbuster around 2004. Okay. So he's driving into the core of this storm. You can see him right here. Way over there. Pull this back in the frame there so y'all can see a little better. Good evening. I see several of you new tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Currently monitoring several tornado warnings all across the Midwest, extending from Arkansas all the way up into Indiana. We do have a particularly dangerous situation. This tornado watch right here, and thank you, Colin and VK, for pointing that out. There's tornado watch for portions of northeastern Arkansas, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, west central Kentucky, southeast Missouri, and western Tennessee until 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time. This is a particularly dangerous situation. So, folks, what we mean by that is it's a PDS watch. You don't see those every day. But what those usually indicate is a strong chance of very strong destructive tornadoes. So major situation breaking out. I'll zoom out here. All these red polygons that are flashing, those are all tornado warnings. The orange polygons are severe thunderstorm warnings. My policy is I don't pay attention to severe thunderstorm warnings when we have a tornado warning in effect anywhere else. Lots of lightning. Wow, look at that. Very strong winds. Let me measure that. This is near Grandland. 70. Okay. And that's in Missouri again. Go down here and check on our Arkansas storm. Yeah, definite inflow right here on this Arkansas storm. Yeah, it looks a little different from that angle, but yeah, definitely got rotation still there. Got a chaser just to the north of Doniphan in southern Missouri. That's Tornado Pagey. It looks like they're trying to catch up to that particular storm. We'll put that on radar right here. So I'm going to put these in the middle of the screen, kind of separate them so you know what they're looking like. KT4RAM says, making general conversations, Josh. It should help with the algorithm, get more people in here. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate that, KT. I figured that's what you were probably doing. Yeah, this is not good. This doesn't look good at all. So we're going to keep an eye on this particular camera right here. I don't know if they'll get there in time. But yeah, certain spinning for sure there. Let's go back up to Greenville here. So this is a female chaser, it sounds like. That's nice. This is really broadened out. Definite still some rotation up here around Greenville. But this is my concern, my biggest concern right now, this Grandin storm. This is pretty nasty looking. So the storm chaser here on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and kill out this one. Storm chaser here on the bottom, Tornado Pagey. We're going to keep a close eye on that camera for a few. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button Certainly helps the algorithm and all the YouTube things. Appreciate you being here on HamShackTV. Hey, by the way, guys, big news happened today, just a few minutes ago. I had got my 2 millionth video view. So I appreciate all the support and everybody that's made that happen over the years here, or the couple of years we've been doing this now. AI5ZZ, the system as a whole and yesterday's system reminds me of the systems that were impacting the South Midwest when the Roaring Fork tornado happened 24 March 2023. Absolutely. I can agree with that. Stingray 8854, Josh, you are doing a great community service. KJ5GIH, appreciate that. Levi says congrats. Bob Stone says congrats on 2 million views. KT4RAM says 2 million. Thumbs up. Birthday cake, and American flag. I'm not a big cake fan, so all you guys, y'all can eat that cake, but appreciate it nonetheless. And then AI5ZZ, congratulations on the 2 million. So they are getting much closer to the storm here. Let me come back over here, and I'm going to pull that up just a little bit more. So they're getting very close to this couplet. Bob Stone says, pie for the win. You damn right. I'm a pie guy for sure, if that gut doesn't tell you anything. Okay, this may be broadening out a little bit. Let's watch Paige for a few minutes here. So I know the audio from, or does it? I'm seeing if I can somehow get you pass this audio along to you. Let me pull this banner down. I didn't realize that banner was still up. Hearing tree debris. Not really seeing it yet, but she's saying that there's tree debris. Saying that they smell trees too, so that's a big sign that some trees have been knocked down nonetheless. Yeah, I'm starting to see leaves and stuff down, but I see power. I'm seeing more and more debris as they're moving forward. Let's see what we run into here. Again, video is courtesy of Tornado Pagey. Yeah, it doesn't work like that on a Mac, though, unfortunately. I need a virtual card. Cow, another cow. That's the same cow, yeah. All right, pulling off the side of the road. Now they're talking about super chats. All right, got some data issues there. This looks really broad to me right now. Really broad. Let's go back and check, see if there's anything else. New tornado warning here. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued tornado warning for southern Bollinger County, northeastern Wayne County, and central, both in southeastern Missouri, until 10:15 p.m. This tornado was 7 miles north of Shook, 7 miles east of Greenville, moving east at 40 miles per hour. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southern Bollinger and northeastern Wayne County, including Zalma. Let's take a quick look at that one. Yeah, right here. You can see the notch right there. And to correlate that to, I've lost my mouse, folks. There it is. Let's correlate that to the regular radar. Move this out of the way. So yeah, it's way over there. I can't reach it. But right here, you can see that inflow notch right there. So Zalma, you need to be going to your space. Soon Advance and Brownwood. Let's go ahead and say Delta as well. Y'all need to be watching that closely. Let's not forget our folks up in Indiana. Okay, tornado warnings are out, not in effect in Indiana anymore. We'll keep an eye on that. This magenta color up here, this is a severe thunderstorm watch. The yellow is a PDS tornado watch. Yep. Let's see here. Woo, that looks nasty right there. Woo. Let's take a look. We're in southern, where are we? Southern Indiana right here. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. I bet there's something on the ground right in here. I would suspect. Because what that does is that's matching up with this right here. And you definitely have an inflow notch. No question about it. So some of you in the southern hemisphere that are watching, such as Colin. See you, Colin. Good to see you. In the northern hemisphere, our tornadoes rotate counterclockwise. That just looks nasty. AI5ZZ says, agreed. KT4RAM says, Paducah and Mayfield, Kentucky definitely don't need any major storms. That's true. Folks, Mayfield, if you don't remember, a few years ago, Mayfield, Kentucky got just absolutely blown away. And when I say blown away, I mean flat. It was all gone. Downtown, I've never seen a downtown flattened like that. I remember that night I was working for WBIR at the time. We were standing by expecting storms to come. This is a major tornado warning here, a new one. Let's see here. We've got tornado warning for southeastern Carter County, northeastern Ripley County, and northwestern Butler County, both in southeastern, or all three in southeastern Missouri until 10:15 Central Time. This is a radar indicated rotation. Budapest, Milltown, Fair Dealing, Poplar Bluff. Poplar Bluff's a big town, folks, so don't sleep on this one. And Harvale. So all these areas need to be taken cover. This actually relates to the storm that we're watching them chase right now. Let me switch to a better radar view. So Poplar Bluff's a pretty big town. You can see it out on the map there. Lots of roads. That means lots of people. Got another chaser up here right above it, Pennsylvania Storm Trackers. So we're going to keep a close eye on that one. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and put that one up. I think they're a little, actually we've got 3 chasers on this particular storm right now. I think these guys, which is Pennsylvania Storm Chaser or Trackers, I think they're a little far north for it. Ryan Scholl's out there. He's moving south. He probably, if it were me, I would stop right where he is and be ready. Bob Stone says, thanks for explaining this for us. I live in Vegas. We only have to deal with the surface of the sun. You got that right. I visited Vegas on business a couple of years ago, and it was 117 degrees, and that was in June. So, oh good. See several of you in the chat. Appreciate you joining. Super chats are available as always if you want to support what we do here on HamShackTV. Well, flashing button there next to your chat box. Also, channel memberships are available too. And you can also do channel membership gifting if you'd like. So if I get quiet, it's because I'm listening to the Storm Chasers and I can't patch that audio yet. Okay, I'm going to pop off the screen for a minute. I'll be right back. I think that storm's trying to get its act together, folks. I made some adjustments here. By chance, are you hearing the audio from the Storm Chasers? No audio. Okay. All right, thought we had an update on that tornado warning. We do not. Huge inflow. Huge inflow right here. So you can see this is inflow coming in, coming out. We're going to stay with this until it gets to Poplar Bluff. Major area there. KT4REM says, welcome to Weather in the Parlor live with Josh Murray, only on HamShackTV. Parlor. Huh. When I think of parlor, I think of two things. The funeral parlor and the beauty parlor. I don't know about the parlor. Weather in the Shack. Only on HamShackTV. How about that? All right. Tornado Pagey is not going to be in the right place, I don't think. Yeah, they're just hanging out way down here, too far south. We got another chaser here. Vince. So we got several chasers heading to Pine Bluff right now. Adirondack says parlor can be a living room type situation. Maybe back in the 50s. EOD Kaboom got to change his title to Hamshack WX. Well, there is a reason that my call sign is AA4WX. There you go. Hey, do want to let y'all know while we're kind of watching this situation develop. That's getting a little oblong, if you ask me. We'll keep an eye on it. But we hit 2 million views tonight. The whole time that we've been on HamShackTV. So we appreciate all that support and that kind of stuff. I'm doing a giveaway in 1 week from Thursday night. Appreciate Gigaparts, but we're doing for helping with this one. We're doing an Intellitron Shack Pack, so all kinds of goodies. $600 in retail value, over $600. So be ready for that next Thursday night. Either we got something majorly rain wrapped on this, or this is broadening out. One or the other. Let's run down here and check on the Arkansas storm. Yeah, it's spinning, but it's pretty broad. Move up here into Indiana, let's try that again. Let's move up into Illinois, southern Illinois, and check on that. Again, we're looking at, this is more of a cold front situation but you can see right through here that sharp gradient where the winds just change right like that. Anywhere that you see the greens and the reds touching, we could have a spin up. So let me scroll in a little bit here. A couple of areas of concern right there. I see one right here south of Parkersburg. This is Illinois. There's one right here near Calhoun. And it just right as we're doing that, it changes. Anywhere through here, specifically right here, that's a little concerning. And maybe right here. So they're keeping a very close eye on that kind of stuff. We're talking more spin ups, not really town destroying type tornadoes, but at least in these Indiana type stuff. This is a particularly dangerous situation, as the Tornado Watch says. Come back down in here, Poplar Bluff. All right, I'm going to pull these down and restart them. There's vents. I want to get people on here that we can see. All right, KR4 JGD's out. Good to see you. See you Thursday night. I think I just saw some mammatus clouds there. That's a decent indication some hail. It's a very quick flash. No, I do not want to do a Mac update right now. Thank you very much. Check out the Ville product. Yeah, there's probably some hail in there. I don't know if that constitutes mammatus clouds, though. What we got here? Who is that? The Vince Weather Eye? Let's see what he may see. KT4RAM says ice cream parlor. Okay, I have heard of that. Game parlor, I hadn't heard that. Music parlor, maybe. Conversation parlor, I haven't heard that one. News parlor, I haven't heard that one. And EOD Kaboom reminds us of the Parlor app. I didn't get in on that one. They shut it down before I could get in it, or at least for new members or something. Hey. Right in here. This one is near Poplar Bluff. Yeah, let's watch it right in here. There's something going on here. Lots of low hanging. So hard to tell. All right, so I see the base of the storm's right through here. See that real sharp line? Boy, you can see those clouds are hauling the mail, though. Look at that. Watch for a good strike of lightning, and you'll be able to see the motion in the clouds. So one thing that we're looking for is we are going to be looking for green flashes along the horizon. That'll be an indication of power flashes. All right, let's recap exactly where this particular chaser is. Goodness gracious, this is ugly. So he is sitting just to the southeast, or excuse me, southwest of Poplar Bluff. I think he's got the best angle on it. We'll put him back up there. EOD Kaboom says you might get a chance to do this for a typhoon in Guam next week. You've had enough typhoons. Didn't you have one a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, I'm really concerned about what's right in here. Really, really concerned what might be back in here. There's a tree right there, so don't be fooled by that. Yeah, right here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to block the reflection of the lights on my screen here. Not seeing anything there yet, but it might be there. Lots of lightning. The atmosphere is angry here. Almost continuous lightning, which helps us for sure. I might have just seen something right here. Right here. So a couple things here. Oh, what? Look right here. Look right here. You see that? Are y'all seeing this? I don't know if that's scud or that might be a funnel cloud, one or the other. He's moving. Yeah, that's probably a wall cloud with a funnel hanging. Come on, dude, get back somewhere where we can see. Yeah, I'm seeing power flashes to the left. That's definitely power flashes. The warning's already down. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm going to keep his camera up. but we need to talk about where this is. Poplar Bluff, Missouri. If you're under the sound of my voice, I don't have anybody chasing. This is a network of chasers. Poplar Bluff. If you're in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, you need to be underground right now. Right now. All right, just update my title here. All right. Poplar Bluff, Missouri, you need to be underground right now. Okay, right here. Right here's your wall cloud. Right over there. See it? I can only go out so far. I'm going to move my camera. Right up in here. That's a wall cloud for sure. Well, let me move. Definite power flashes. I'm having a hard time telling. And by the way, KT4RM, I didn't see any chasers in Indiana. Yeah, there's definitely a wall cloud here. We saw a funnel a minute ago. Hey. It's cutting me off. Right up there, maybe. Let me see if I've got any audio on this chaser. You guys won't be able to hear it. Yep. All right, he's rolling. Let me see where he's heading. He's heading further north. I wish I could share this audio, guys, because you're hearing you're hearing a Skywarn net, or at least I am. Okay, Vince is moving north, and he's planning on moving east. So Meso Hunter is right here. He's moving south. He's moving towards this notch. I'm going to go ahead and throw Tornado Pagey back in. They're coming in on the south side. They're really close to the inflow notch. Am I in the new Shack studio? Yes, I am. Matter of fact, I'll give y'all a look. All right, so let's see if I can figure out how to flip my camera here. All right, so this is the new setup. Computer. Big lights. Big old lights. I got my iPad down there. This is a mess. And green screen behind me. So there you go. The big old room here, folks. There's also my overhead camera, which I can punch up right like that. And then there you go. So new room. Some of it is. I see gray man in there. Let me take this back out. Come back to the camera here. Yeah, Gray Man, let me come back up and check on you guys. You had some tornado warnings around you earlier. You do. I'm not quite sure where you are up there, Gray Man. Tornado warning. National Weather Service in Indianapolis issued tornado warning for northeastern Morgan County, northern Johnson County, southeastern Hendricks County, and southern Marion County. So Marion County is Indianapolis, folks. Until 11:15 p.m. Eastern time. Tornado near Mooresville, or 14 miles southwest of Indianapolis, moving east at 55 miles per hour. That thing's hauling a mail. Locations impacted include Indianapolis, Greenwood, Franklin, Beech Grove, Mooresville, Southport, New Whiteland, Brooklyn, Homecroft, Lake Hart, Waverly, and Canby. Interstate 65, 70, and 74. So yeah, major metropolitan area under tornado warning right now. This is on the south side of Indianapolis. Let me pull up that radar site. We're still watching our chasers down in southeastern Missouri. Get back to that. That's what they're watching right there. Really interesting. Why are you? Hearing a report of 80 mile per hour winds. But this is what I was trying to point out here. That's your inflow notch right there. And you can see what a hook. Look at that hook right there. Wow. So you got the inflow notch right here, just to the east of Mooresville. But way over there, you can see that curly Q. What a supercell coming through southwest metropolitan Indianapolis. Gray Man, you're in Morgan. Are you in that? I'm not quite sure where Morgan is. You know where you're at, Tim. Use good judgment. Be safe. Turn this back off here. I don't have any chasers up that way. Moving towards Shelby, Hancock County family is in Hancock, Greenfield, Indiana. You're just south of Mooresville. Okay. So it just passed you, if that's the case. Hearing anything on your Skywarn nets up there, Tim? You don't have a radio on. What's wrong with you? You're a ham. You're supposed to always have your radio on. I think I probably have 10 radios in this room turned on right now. Yeah, I don't like the looks of that at all. Let's go to correlation coefficient. Probably right in here. Weiser, Miller, just to the south of there. This looks like this is probably heading Francis to somewhere between Francis, Greenwood, and Southport. All right, this is the more up-to-date storm, so I'm going to keep a closer eye on this particular storm. AI5ZZ says, if I don't have a physical radio on, I'm connected to Echolink. Echolink's good. I haven't really used Echolink in many years. But this is the debris tracker product, better known as correlation coefficient. And you can see the general rule is the red is fine, and you really kind of need to be trained to know what you're looking at here because it can be tricky. But when you see the colors, the warm colors are good. The cooler colors, especially when it correlates to something like this right here, which that lines up perfectly. That's a debris ball. You probably have a tornado on the ground here. That lines up really nicely. This is going to be just to the southeast of Heartland Crossing Golf Links. It's coming through Landersdale right now. Let me put a track on this and see what the motion is on it. Okay, it's pretty much moving due east, and it's moving about 55 miles per hour. Let's put a stop to that. So the radar's kind of eating this up a little bit. Let me cancel that. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so tornado's probably right here. Okay, I need to be a bit further away here. Rushville. This is heading towards Rushville. All right, that's what I want. All right, here's your bigger cities that this is approaching. Greenwood, about 12 minutes from now, probably sooner than that. Rushville, about 83 minutes. I don't think those numbers are right. I don't like those numbers. Let's try this one more time. Oh, that's why. Hang on. All right, there we go. This makes more sense now. Greenwood, 11:07 p.m. Rushville, 11:50 p.m. Pretty dangerous situation here. KT4RAM says, don't let it hit Edinburgh. They're the best tenderloin sandwich in Indiana. I don't like tenderloin. It's a dangerous situation just south of Indianapolis right now. Go back to velocity. Okay, not quite as pronounced, but yeah, you can still see that we still have our inflow notch right there. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Debris ball right here. This is going to be just to the southeast of Greenwood right now. Tornado's likely still on the ground. Zoom out here. Yeah, that's a debris ball right there, folks. Tornado, basically what's happening is the tornado is lifting debris and lofting debris up in the air, and the radar beam's seeing it. And it sees it like it's precipitation. And that lines up perfectly with the inflow notch right here. So your velocity data is going to be a little bit behind your reflectivity data. All right, so let's track this out. Red's Corner. Rock Lane, probably going to see a new tornado warning issued at any time. So, folks that are further downstream, let's start talking about you. Red's Corner, Acton, Pleasant View, Brookfield, Sugar Creek, London, Bogstown. Probably going to it's close call for Bogstown. Fairland, Clover Village, New Palestine, Carrollton. This is hauling the mail, folks. This thing is flying. Sugar Creek, the tornado's on your door. All those areas that I was just saying that's on your doorstep. I don't know where the weather service is on this new tornado warning. They need a new tornado warning right now. Carrollton, Fountaintown, Freeport. Marion, probably going to stay to your south, but you may want to be ready for shelter. New Palestine, probably going to stay to your north, but you may want to be ready for shelter as well. I don't know. That's broadening out quite a bit, or at least that debris ball. But again, we're not far from the radar side at all. I mean, we're only talking 10 miles from the radar site, so it could be very messed up data, so to speak, as far as being able to see this thing clearly. Let me clear that back off. So yeah, right here, Greenwood. I hope the folks in Greenwood are okay. Fountaintown, yeah, Fountaintown. You need to go to shelter. Still no new tornado warning. I hope they're paying attention to velocity data, because this is quite a bit. I'm going to update this. Still no new tornado warning. Treat it as a tornado warning, folks. They haven't even issued the downstream severe thunderstorm warning yet. Just heard a new tornado warning go off in my ear here. Poplar Bluff has been released from the tornado warning. There is a new tornado warning down here in Arkansas. Let me grab that one real quick. Tornado warning for Clay County in east central Arkansas and north central Dunklin County in southeastern Missouri until 10:30. Tornado and quarter-size hail radar indicated. Piggott, Corning, Rector, Chalk Bluff Natural Area, Reno, Noble, St. Francis, Pollard, Greenway, McDougal, Success, Peach Orchard, Dado, St. Francis. We already read that once. Crockett, Tipperary, Hickoria, Brookings, Twin Oak, and Palatica. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Get tornado warning down there. Let's get back to Indianapolis. I think that means we've only got 2 tornado warnings on the board right now. Let me double check that. Yes, 2 tornado warnings on the board. Let's go back to Indianapolis. It's a much bigger concern here. Did they update the warning? So this tornado warning still has 9 minutes left. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11:15 for northeastern Morgan, northern Johnson, and southern Marion counties in Indiana. 10:58, severe thunderstorms capable of producing a tornado were located near Greenwood, or 11 miles south of Indianapolis, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Yep, same information. So we'll see if they continue up the warning. I still don't like this notch. I mean, that notch is very visible on both reflectivity and velocity. Here's your notch right there. And then here's your notch right here. Whoops, I went too far with it. But you get the picture. I don't like it. I like to err on the side of caution. I think I would issue another tornado warning if it were me. Let's draw us back out again. London, 1117. Sugar Creek, 1117. Fairland, 1120. Marion, 1127. And Homer, 1139. Get the shelter. Get the shelter, folks. Even if you don't have the tornado warning on top of you, you need to take this very seriously. If you are in this polygon area right here that I just drew. Hope everybody's doing good. If you're just tuning in, my name is Josh, AA4WX. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Occasionally do severe weather coverage, especially if my schedule warrants it. This is interesting because we're up in the severe thunderstorm warning area, or severe thunderstorm watch area. Not even in the tornado warned area. Now, we've got another tornado warning back to the west. Let me grab that one real quick. This is going to be tornado warning for northeastern Izard, south central Fulton, northwestern Lawrence, and central Sharp County, in central Missouri, central Arkansas, I should say, until 10:45. Radar indicated tornado locations impacted include Cherokee Village, Ash Flat, Horseshoe Bend, Highland, and Sharp County, Riverton, Franklin, Ballard, Myron, Annieville, Williford, Center, Kittle, Sitka, and Ozark Acres. Got to go back to Indiana, folks. Got to go back to Indiana. New tornado warning up in Indiana. I knew that was coming. Let's get to it. This is tornado warning now for northern Shelby County, south central Hancock County, northeastern Johnson County, southeastern Marion County, till 11:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 11:08, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Greenwood, or 13 miles southeast of Indianapolis, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation. We still have no confirmation of a tornado on the ground. Locations impacted include Indianapolis, Shelbyville, Greenwood, Morristown, Fairland, and Bogstown. So still watching this very closely. Very dangerous situation developing. Let me clear off of my... let's go ahead and track that back out one more time. That storm's trying its best to hang on. It really is. We'll just go out here just past the tornado warning polygon. Where's that? There we go. Oops. London, 11:18. Sugar Creek, 11:19. Fairland, 11:21. Marion, that's the town of Marion, not the county of Marion, 11:28. Morristown, 11:32. I don't like the looks of this at all, folks. So you got the wind. Basically, what you got going here is you got the winds coming in like that and going right back into it. You got a major mesocyclone going here. Yeah, those of you that have been talking with me in the chat, make sure you're paying attention because this, I know some of these, you mentioned Hancock, one of you mentioned Hancock County a minute ago. You need to get them where they need to be. Get them where they need to be. Metal Talk says, is the tornado next to Indianapolis a EF3? We don't know. You never know what a tornado is until a National Weather Service what do they call it? Survey crew goes out and surveys the storm. They'll make that determination after the fact of what the EF, the enhanced Fujita rating, is on it. AI5ZZ says, seeing how active these storm seasons are getting, plus the fact that here in Mississippi we've had tornadic activity nearly year round, it's making me start getting storm shelter quotes. Never a bad idea. Never a bad idea. Oh, another tornado warning. Still in Mississippi, or still in, let me clear all this off here. Still in Indiana. This is further down towards Bloomington. This is tornado warning for central Monroe County, south central Indiana, southeastern Owen County, and west central Indiana, as well as northeastern Greene County and southwestern Indiana until 11:45. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Spencer, 14 miles west of Bloomington, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Locations impacted Bloomington, Spencer, Ellettsville, Steinsville, Indiana University. Oh, national champions right there. Yep. Woodville Hills, Lake Lemon, Unionville, and Whitehall. And yeah, you can see why. You got numerous little appendages right here. That's a nasty looking storm, y'all. Nasty looking. So 2 on the board in Indiana that we're very, very concerned about. Hillbilly Dave's in the house, better known as Super Dave on the HamShackTV live show on Thursday nights. Even Josh just went through this today. Absolutely, you did. 100%. Just a second, folks. I'm going to wet my whistle here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here. So in the chat, Felipe Soccer, is downtown Indianapolis affected? No. Matter of fact, downtown Indianapolis, you're probably in the clear right here. So you can see where I'm illustrating up there. See that green circle? That's downtown Indianapolis. This has already moved east right through here. This is all moving east. So downtown Indianapolis, I will call you clear as of right now. Outskirts of Indianapolis, especially on the east side and the south side, no, not yet. But downtown, no. Metal Talk says, I'm in eastern Kentucky. It's storming bad over here. Let's take a look at you. We'll come back down to Indianapolis here in a minute. Eastern Kentucky. Oh yeah. Wow. Let's take a look at that. Cincinnati maybe? No, Jackson. Oh yeah. You got some good storms there. Not seeing anything severe right now. These are all special weather statements. So basically what happens is right below severe limits, the National Weather Service will issue a special weather statement, which is basically a strong storm warning. It's not necessarily a warning, significant weather advisory, that kind of thing is what that is. Let's get back up to Indianapolis. So we got areas south. Okay, it looks like Marion County is now out of the tornado warning. Tornado warning now remains in effect until 11:45 for northern Shelby, south central Hancock counties. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 7 miles northwest of Shelbyville, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Shelbyville, Morristown, Fairland, and Bogston. That is hauling the mail still. Might have a. Let me. This is kind of fall on the bottom of that tornado warning. Let me stop that. Let's delete that. Start over with our drawing. Why is that keep screwing with me like that? All right. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this. We're just going to go back around like this. How about that? There we go. All right. That's what I wanted to see. All right. Locations impact. Here we go. Right up above me here. Marion, 11:25 p.m. Homer, 11:37. Rushville. Home of Tony Stewart, I might add. 11:46. Richland, 11:49. New Salem, 11:51. Orange, 11:55. Let's go down and track out the other storm. I don't like the looks of that. Of course, I said that about everything we're looking at tonight. All right, Bloomington, 11:30. New Unionville, and 11:35. Unionville, 11:38. Yellowwood State Forest, 11:42. Needmore, 11:43. Nashville, Indiana, 11:48. Bean Blossom, 11:49. And you can see further as it gets out towards Columbus. So a couple of storms on the board in Indiana that we're pretty concerned about. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We still got a couple of tornado warnings up here in Arkansas, I should say. Boy, it's a nasty looking storm. Tornado warning for southern Stone County, southwestern Izard County, and northwestern Arkansas until 11 p.m. Not going to read all those cities, but you can see them right there. Let's move back up here to this cell. That's pretty ragged. Tornado warning remains in effect for northwestern Lawrence and central Sharp County in Arkansas until 10:45 Central Time. Back to Indiana we go. And I'm pretty concerned about both of these cells. Downtown Bloomington. If you are in Bloomington, Indiana, you need to be in shelter. I don't care where you are in Bloomington. You need to be going to shelter right now if you're in Bloomington, Missouri. Or I'll get it right in a minute. Bloomington, Indiana. You need to be in shelter right now. Right freaking now. See you, Dave. Grayman Poda says Yellowwood State Forest touches borders with the Morgan Monroe State Forest. Interesting. Yeah. KT4RM points out Bloomington is home of Indiana University. Very dangerous. Right here it is on the map. I'll draw a circle right there. That's IU right there. And frankly, let me get rid of this. Oh, wrong thing. Frankly, this is coming right towards Indianapolis, not Indianapolis, Indiana University. Grayman Poda rightly points out Bloomington, Indiana, home of your national champions, absolutely, and they earned it. But right now we can't talk football. I don't like the look of it at all, folks. If you are in Bloomington, Indiana University, you need to be taking shelter right now. Strongest central part of the building on the lowest floor of the building if you can. Be away from windows. If you can be underground, that's even better. You don't want to be in a big open room like a gymnasium or something. You really want to be in a the lowest level in a smaller room if you can. Looking back up towards Indianapolis, yeah, you still got rotation here, but that's not impressing me as much as Bloomington. Let's get back to Bloomington. Going to update the title of this. All right. Let's check correlation coefficient. Better known as the debris tracker if you watch this stuff on TV. Could be. Not necessarily, but could be. I'm not convinced. Just based off of what I'm saying, I'm not convinced. That's a double shot. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm pretty concerned about right here under the I-69. So if that's the case, this should stay south of Indiana University, but hard to say. Because right here would be my biggest area of concern. I keep hitting the wrong button. Right here. And it went away. Yeah, downtown Bloomington, get the shelter. Turn this off. See if I've got any cyclone port stations in Bloomington. No luck. They're rolling out those cyclone port cameras slowly but surely. We don't have storm chasers up in this part of the country. That could be a debris ball right there. I'm not convinced of it, but look right over on reflectivity. That bright yellow space just on the south side of the word Bloomington, that could be a debris ball. It could be. It matches right up with where the Mesa cyclone is. See several folks joining. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Josh, AA4WX. Appreciate you being here on HamShackTV. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you can. It certainly helps the channel. And jump in the chat, especially if you're in the Indiana area. We want to know where you're at and that kind of stuff. Make sure you're safe. We're watching two storms here in the state of Indiana. One in Bloomington, home of Bloomington University. And then another just to the southeast of Indianapolis. And you see we've got two screens going here. This over here, that is your regular Doppler radar reflectivity. Behind me, this is your velocity, your winds. And that's pretty nasty right there. The Shelbyville's not in the tornado warning technically, but I would be more concerned about Shelbyville right now than this up here. Just my opinion. Let's come back down to Bloomington. This is affecting a very major metropolitan area. This is a little bit cleaner to me. I don't really see anything crazy going on there. So this might be loosening up a little bit. AI5ZZ says Central Missouri safe at least until tomorrow afternoon. Real quick, I'm going to zoom out and we'll take a look at the what the Storm Prediction Center is projecting for tomorrow. So there it is. Let me go to one panel here. So you have a, what is that? Is that? You have an enhanced risk of severe weather, the Arkansas region over to Mississippi. You have a broader slight risk that extends from about Waco, Texas, up past Nashville into southern Kentucky. And then you have the marginal risk that extends from parts of the Rio Grande right there in what I call the armpit of Texas all the way up to almost Cincinnati. So the threat area is kind of in the same area, but it also shifts a little bit further east tomorrow too. Let me turn this data back off. We got to get back to the storms here. It's that time of year, folks. We're just constantly going to be in storms. It's just the way it is. Nothing alarmed about right now. Yeah, maybe this right here. Just right over my head, maybe. KT4RAM says, no rain for us in Central Florida. Y'all need it. I hope y'all get some. Don't want you to get a hurricane, but you could certainly use the rain from something like that. I know when I was down there in Orlando in February, it was dry, really dry. I'm feeling better about Bloomington. However, I'm a little concerned about the artifacting right there. I don't know where Ghostport or Paragon are, folks. I'm covering the entire United States. You can't ask me about little towns like that. Got to give me some better landmarks than that. Coming back down here, still got a couple of tornado warnings here in Arkansas. Ooh, that's nasty looking, folks. That don't look good at all. Let me switch down here. This is, that's pretty bad. What we got? Tornado warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Time for southeastern Stone, south central Izard County. They're still saying a radar indicated. Real quickly, we'll switch to correlation coefficient. That looks even worse on that scan. Yeah, there's a chance that there's a tornado on that one. Right there. Debris tracker is seeing it. So thoughts for those folks down there. I don't want to ignore this area, but we've got to pay attention to the heavier populated area. Mountain View, that looks like a decently populated area. But Bloomington and southeast of Indianapolis are a little more concerning right now due to the population. Not really seeing anything there. This is tornado warning for northwestern Lawrence and central Sharp County in Arkansas till 10:45. Let's get back to Indiana. Outer fringe, outside of Ridge from Martinsville. Oh yeah, I see Paragon right there. Yes, you were in the stable sector of the storm, so you were good. AI5ZZ says Aries standby went out today. That's great news. KT4RAM says no flood. We're still dealing from recovery from 4 foot of water that flash flooded us during Hurricane Debbie. Just spent $30,000 on building a levee around our property last week. Okay, I have an alarm going off in my ear. What is it? Is it that one? No. This one? That's nasty. I don't care who you are. Don't know why I had an alarm going off in my head. All right. I've got another one going off in my ear. I think they've adjusted this Bloomington cell. Again, if you're new here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Helps the channel. Join us in the chat. Let us know who you are. And super chats, channel donations are available. If you appreciate the coverage here on HamShackTV, consider a super chat or a channel donation or gifting channel memberships. Channel memberships are great. Great way to give back to HamShackTV. We offer early video releases as well as this exclusive HamShackTV emojis. You can do those all down below in the chat box where you see the flashing dollar sign there. We appreciate your support. Let's see here. Bloomington's looking a little better. Still some very strong winds right up in here. You see that bright banding, or not bright banding, but might as well be. Unionville, New Unionville, very strong winds there. I'm not really seeing anything that's screaming tornado right now. Could have a spin up down here in the severe thunderstorm warning just east of Harrodsburg. And then back up here, new tornado warning. National Weather Service in Indianapolis has issued tornado warning for northeastern Shelby County and central Rush County in central Indiana until midnight Eastern Daylight Time. At 11:32, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 8 miles northeast of Shelbyville, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Radar indicated tornado. Locations impacted include Rushville, home of Tony Stewart, Morristown, Glenwood, New Salem, Arlington, and Manila. Again, that's tornado warning for northeastern Shelby County and central Rush County in central Indiana until midnight Eastern Daylight Time. And what they're watching most likely here, those winds are screaming out in front of that, but most likely what they're watching is this guy right here. So let's animate this out and see what this looks like. I got to remember, I have to use this other box. All right. Homer, 11:38 p.m. So you got about 4 minutes, Homer. Get where you got to get. New Salem, 11:52. Orange, 11:55. Laurel, 12:03 a.m. Alpine, 12:03 a.m. So that's beyond the tornado warning. You just need to be aware if it's coming down the line there. Let's move back down towards Bloomington. Again, everything's really broadened out with Bloomington. I also have another alarm going in my ear here. Not that one. Okay, let's come back down here to Indiana. This was holy shit, y'all. Excuse the language. Very, very dangerous situation now here. Brandy Parker, let me know what's happening down in Bloomington, Indiana. Appreciate that. We've got to move back to we've got to move back to Missouri here, Arkansas here. This is now a confirmed tornado on the ground. This has been confirmed by law enforcement. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time for southeastern Stone County. This is in Arkansas again. At 10:32 p.m. Central Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Mountain View, moving east at 30 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. You need to take cover now. This is a damaging tornado. Law enforcement confirmed. Locations impacted include Mountain View, Hanover, and Luber. To repeat, a large and extremely dangerous tornado and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. So if you are in the path of this particular storm, it's moving at 30 miles an hour out of Mountain View. Good God, have mercy. That looks horrible. Let's draw this out. Let me kill this out. We're going to remeasure this. It's just to the north of Hanover. All right, here we go. If you are in St. James, Pleasant Grove, or O'Neill, you need to get to shelter right this second. This is a particularly dangerous situation. A confirmed large and deadly tornado. Well, maybe not confirmed deadly, but treated as if it's deadly. That is nasty, folks. Confirmed tornado in northern Arkansas. Confirmed tornado. Confirmed by law enforcement. New tornado warning also further north in Arkansas. Tornado warning for southeastern Randolph, northern Lawrence County, east central Sharp County until 11:15 p.m. Central. There's all the cities. I'm not going to read them all. We've got a confirmed tornado on the ground just to your southwest. Treat the tornado as if it's a real deal for sure. Do I have any chasers in that area? No, all the chasers. No chasers in Missouri. No chaser. Well, I take that back. There's chasers in Missouri. You got one coming down from Corning. I don't know if they're going to get there in time. We'll keep a close eye on it. Let's go back to Indiana. Things are heating up here, folks, and I get excited, so bear with me. Let's go to Bloomington. Somebody said they were in Bloomington in the chat. Bloomington updates coming now. Okay, Bloomington's looking better. Okay, first off, downtown Bloomington, I'm going to go ahead and put you all in the clear. Y'all are back here in the rain back here in the rain-cooled air. I think you're safe at this point. If you are east of this area right here, so and we're talking Indiana, from Nashville down through the Hoosier State or National Forest, you need to be watching this. Right now, I don't see anything anything that's really concerning me as far as a tornado on the ground. This tornado warning should be expiring soon. It's got 6 minutes left. We'll see what the National Weather Service does on that. I got to move back up here. We got another new tornado warning. This is now east of Indianapolis. Let's hit this one. Tornado warning is in effect for northeastern Rush County and southeastern Henry County until midnight. That is radar indicated tornado. This is 7 miles south of Newcastle, or 9 miles west of Cambridge City, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Louisville, Strawn, and Dunreath. Interstate 70 between mile markers 123 and 133. Okay, so that's a new tornado warning up there. Let's come back down here to Rushville, because this is still concerning. Tornado warning for northeastern Shelby County and central Rush County until midnight. And yeah, we're still seeing this coupler right here. And I know I'm covering it, so right behind me. Let me pull myself off the screen for a second. Oops, that one. You can see where I've drawn it. This is probably going to move to the south of Rushville proper. So just if you're in the polygon, my friend James Spann down in Alabama always says, respect the polygon. I'm asking y'all to do that tonight. Respect the polygon. If you go under a tornado warning, go to shelter. Go to shelter. Bloomington, I see no rotation in your area. Go to bed. Y'all are safe. Let's come back down here to Missouri, where we have the confirmed tornado. Let's go right here. I keep saying Missouri. Sorry, Arkansas. I'm going to edit the title real quick. All right. That's nasty, folks. That's nasty. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That is very, very classic. Very classic. Lots of hail. Very large hail. Correlation coefficient. That's what I want. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, folks. So we were talking about this earlier. Right there. That's my concern right here. So you can see throughout the rest of the storm, and yeah, my green screen's kind of screwy here. Throughout the rest of the storm, you see it's generally warm colors, right? Well, you got this big concentrated area right here of blue, of a cooler color. That is a massive tornado that's on the ground. Just to the south of Mountain View, Arkansas. Just to the south of Mountain View, Arkansas. We do not have any chasers there yet. Some are moving in that general area. But wow, what a dangerous look. Dangerous look. Let me see if I've got a cyclone port camera down there. Do I? Do I? I do not. Nope. We're going to stick with this one right now, guys. This is the most dangerous of them all. Got another storm going through Pocahontas that's tornado warned. Got this chaser right here. He's hanging out and, well, he's not streaming his camera. Here's the one chaser that's in Tornado Pagey. She's in Pocahontas following a truck right now. So she's a little bit off of where the rotation is. We'll keep an eye on her. Back up to Indiana real quick. 3 tornado warnings on the board in Indiana. This tornado warning back here expires in 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and mark that off the board. It's gone. Consider that one dead. Rushville, and even up here, Strawn and Louisville, this is not impressing me at all. But still respect the polygon. Go to shelter if you're in that area. Rushville, I'm pretty concerned about Rushville. So you need to be ready to go down there. Back to Arkansas. Missouri right now all is quiet. You've got a few severe thunderstorm warning, or you got one severe thunderstorm warning down there. But otherwise, you're okay right now. Back down here to our big storm. This is relieving. This looks like this is weakening some. You can see the colors are not quite as bright anymore. They're still there though. Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. I'm going to take a sip of water. I'll be right back. Okay, got another new tornado warning. This is based off of that confirmed tornado here. The good thing is that this, I mean, it's still there. There's still rotation there. Still good indications of a tornado on the ground, though, on that one. But National Weather Service has decided to extend this and make a new tornado warning. This is a tornado warning by Little Rock. Tornado warning for southeastern Stone County, northwestern Independence County, and northeastern Cleburne County and central Arkansas until 11:30 p.m. Central Time. At 10:43, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Mountain View, moving east at 25 miles per hour. This is a dangerous situation. Take cover now. Locations impacted include Batesville, home of Mark Martin, Mountain View, Cushman, Bethesda, Almond, Pleasant Grove, Marcella, Luber, Dacia, Locust Grove, and St. James. To repeat, large and extremely dangerous, potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. You need to take cover now. As my friend James Spann says, respect the polygon. Go to shelter right now if you are in this polygon. Batesville, you're on the very far extent of this. Let me go ahead and animate this out. Okay, and I need to adjust the settings on this. This one is moving at 25 miles per hour. All right, Batesville, 11:40 p.m. Don't count on that though. Go ahead and get your plan. Get ready to go. And then Moorfield. Moorfield as well. Okay, we're adding some more cities when I get closer in. So I'm still learning this software, folks. You see right above my head, Shallybait Springs. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. 11 o'clock. You have about 14 minutes. Get to shelter. St. James, 11:05. Pleasant Grove, 11:06. O'Neill, 11:13. Harmontown, Harmontown, 11:20. Bethesda, 11:22. See here. Big Spring Mill, 11:31. Simmons, 11:31. Dacia, 1138. Batesville, 1141. Check where our storm chasers are still up in Walnut Ridge. I don't know if anybody's going to make it to this one. We'll keep an eye on that one. Let's go up and check on Indiana. 2 tornado warnings on the board up in Indiana. I see nothing concerning me up here. Nothing. I'm calling that clean. Respect to Polygon, but I'm calling that clean. I see nothing up there. Rushville, still worried about this. Still worried about this right here. Between New Salem and Rushville, as well as Orange, you need to be in your safe place right now. Back down into Arkansas. Don't want to forget you folks along the Ohio River in southern Indiana, northern Kentucky. This is starting to approach the Ohio River now. Mostly severe thunderstorm warnings, a couple of significant weather advisories as well. And Louisville, you'll see some flood warnings over the top of y'all. If you live in a low-lying place, be ready. Let's get back down here to Arkansas. Lots of lightning with that. Boy, that's tight. That's strong. Shalybat Springs, just to the north of you. If you're in Shalybat Springs, you need to go shelter. Okay, so gate-to-gate shear is probably about 90 miles an hour, so it's probably stronger at the surface. If you see me zoom out, guys, all I'm doing is I'm checking to hear. I hear alarms going off of my ears, and I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything. Checking the chat. I've not been watching the chat in a little while, so let me come back. Grayman POTUS says they just shut down the Morgan County Skywarn net. That's great. Jamie says, wait, I missed. I'm in Owen, Monroe, Bloomington area. My kids are in the basement. Are you good? Let's go back up to Bloomington. I've lost my mouse. There it is. Yeah, Bloomington, you're all clear. Yeah, Bloomington's all clear. EOD Kaboom says the chaser footage is not looking great. That's a hell of a storm. They're not even with it, right on it yet. Tennessee Tabletop Tavern says, hey there. Hey there. Not heading our way, I hope. I'm not sure quite where you are, but yeah, hopefully not. This will be here in my area. I'm in East Tennessee. This will be here in my area very, very early this morning. Correct. Tim points out, not Batesville, Indiana. We are talking about Batesville, Arkansas. That's where the big bullseye is right now, with the confirmed tornado right there. Okay, I'm going to redraw this polygon. It's right there. That is a very, very dangerous situation. St. James, 10:59. Pleasant Grove, 11 o'clock. Bethesda, 11:16. Big Spring Mill, 11:24. Simmons, 11:25. Ruddle Hill, 11:31. And Batesville, Arkansas, being very clear. Central Indianapolis, you're safe. Go to bed. Yeah, all these places need to be underground right now in Arkansas. Every one of them that are above my head. Confirmed large and dangerous tornado. Okay, they have dropped the tornado warning up here. So Pocahontas is good. Heading back to Indiana, see what's up here. This is weakening quite a bit. It's over New Salem now. Is weakening quite a bit. No, there could be something small there. I don't know where you guys. You got to give me states, and you got to give me better landmarks than that. I can't. I don't. I'm covering the entire country. I don't know where every little small town is. There's 1,000 Harrisburgs. Louisville, again, I don't know why this tornado warning is still in effect. You're clear. Lewisburg, Strong, New Lisbon, you're good. Yeah, I think they're leaving this warning going because of that right there. Because of that notch just to the east of Rushville, which correlates to this right here. Harrisburg, Arkansas, close to Jonesboro. That helps. That's what I need, folks. If you're going to ask about where you are, that's what I got. Let's see here. Yeah, Harrisburg. I see it down here. You need to be watching this one. You need to be watching this one really closely. This is the one I'm most concerned about. Confirmed. Oh, my God in heaven. Boy, that got stronger all of a sudden, didn't it, y'all? Look at this couplet right here. That is insanity. Let's see here. I'm going to measure that. Probably about 120 miles per hour winds. We're not talking about Colorado, Nicholas. We're nowhere near Colorado right now. Yeah, we're probably talking pretty strong tornado right here, right now. Just to the north of Shalibut Springs. And you were asking about Harrisburg, further east. I mean, this thing's downstream. It's pretty good chance it's going to head that way. You need to be watching it close. No, that is not in Harrisburg. Not in Harrisburg yet, but where I just drew out. So let me grab this here. So if you're looking on this screen over here, the screen that I'm pointing at, Harrisburg, that tornado warning could clip Harrisonburg. So I keep saying Harrisonburg. Sorry, Harrisburg. You need to keep your eyes out. I'm staying with you. I'm not going anywhere. Mountain View, Arkansas, Highway 87. I don't see Highway 87 popping up anywhere. We can draw that out. Yeah, we can draw that out. All right, so you can see right over here, Harrisburg. The computer is timing that to be in Harrisburg, Arkansas at 1:39 a.m. Don't know that could change. You know, if the storm moves faster or slower, that could change. So just be on the lookout for the next couple of hours. All right, biggest concern. So this area on the back side of where this tornado warning was, the immediate southeastern Let me turn this off. The immediate southeastern part of Mountain View, Arkansas. I would say this area is pretty well gone. This is still concerning here. This is very concerning here. But this further back towards Mountain View, I'd say you're in the clear. I keep having sirens going off in my ear. Let me go back to Indiana. Okay, Columbus, Indiana is now under tornado warning. Let's go up to there. Okay, worried about a spin up through here with how close those greens are. Let's read the warning here. National Weather Service has issued tornado warning for southeastern Brown County and south central Indiana, Bartholomew County, and central Indiana until 12:15 a.m. Eastern Time. This is radar indicated tornado. Columbus, Hope, Elizabethtown, I should say, Hartsville, Clifford, Jonesville, Newbern, Waymansville, Gnawbone, Grammar, Spurgeon's Corner, Azalea, and Stonehead. Take cover there. Not seeing an immediate threat there, but if you are in Columbus, Indiana, take the polygon seriously. All right, so you got some chasers up here in Walnut Ridge. It looks like they're pointed down here. They're going to try to intercept this storm that has the confirmed tornado on it. And it's still nasty. Again, tornado warning for southeastern Stone County, northwestern Independence County, and northeastern Cleburne County till 11:30 Central Time. This is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. No problem. Grab me some water here, folks. I'll be right with you. Seeing this couplet continuing to maintain right around Pleasant Grove, right here. Maybe shifting more down here now. You could have a very broad, strong tornado right here. Okay, they finally let the further back tornado warning expire, so that's good. The only other tornado warning we've got on the board is up here in Columbus, Indiana. Let me hit that. Still not seeing anything too alarming right here, but perhaps right in this area or right in here. Got to go back to Arkansas right now. Okay, I'm going to redraw this polygon because I'm a little concerned. There could be a number. That might be the debris ball right here. Okay, they have dropped the confirmed tornado part out of this. They've dropped that out of the statement. But we still want to treat it like it's a confirmed tornado. O'Neill 1111, Harmontown 1117, Bethesda 1121, Simmons 1130, Dacia 1135, Riverview 1138, Batesville 1139, Bryant Woodland Heights 1143, Pfeiffer 1149, and Moorfield 11:50 p.m. Yeah, this has broadened out quite a bit. I'm not convinced we still have a tornado on the ground there. That's not what I want. You probably have quite a... Okay, so you can see this CC dropout. This is the debris tracker that they talk about on TV. You probably either A, still have a tornado on the ground, or B, the tornado has so much debris that is lofted into the atmosphere, it's still dropping from the sky. And that's probably why it's still showing up with a CC drop. AI5ZZ says, Josh, keep up the great work. Going to do some digital before I go to sleep. 73, y'all. Appreciate it. See ya. Stick with this for just a little bit longer. If it does dissipate, I've got to go that way too. Unfortunately, I don't do YouTube full time, so we're not there yet. But super chats, channel donations help all that out. So if you feel so inclined, you can do that. I got to go do the 9 to 5 tomorrow, the 9 to 5 gig. So 2 tornado warnings on the board as of right now. One in Indiana, one in Arkansas. This tornado watch is not to be... actually, they have reissued this and released the potential... the PDS part of it. So no more PDS tornado watch right now. This is wonderful. This is a new feature of this radar software. This tornado watch extends all the way from northern Mississippi into extreme northwest Alabama, western Tennessee, from about Fort Campbell westward up into western Kentucky and southern Illinois. But this is great. A few tornadoes likely, with a couple of intense tornadoes possible. Widespread damaging wind gusts of 70 miles per hour. Scattered hail events of 1.5 inches in diameter are unlikely. And then it gives you all these probabilities. This is wonderful. 60% chance of 10 plus severe weather or severe hail events. 80% chance of 10 plus severe weather events, wind events. A little bit of a 2-inch size hail threat, not huge. 40% chance of strong tornadoes, and then 60% chance of 2 or more tornadoes. So this is wonderful. And then it gives you all these counties, gives you the aviation outlook. This is wonderful, guys. This is Radar Omega, if you're curious about the software. All right, so that's trying to hook back up. That's pretty nasty looking again. Batesville, Arkansas. Most of Batesville is not under this tornado warning yet, but I want you to treat it like you are. If you are in Batesville, Arkansas, you need to go to shelter right now. Don't wait. Don't wait. Go to shelter right now. Batesville, Arkansas. Let's go back to the velocity data. Not really impressive, but you have that classic supercell. You certainly have this classic supercell look right here. That kidney bean look. And then if you look right above my shoulder here, you see these greens and reds touching. So there's still definitely some rotation going. Chaser's getting any closer to it. They're trying to get there. Again, if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh, AA4WX, and you're watching HamShackTV. We occasionally do weather coverage here. Been fascinated with the weather since I was 5 years old, and I'm close to 40 now. So I've studied it my whole life, have a lot of friends that are meteorologists. So we've learned a lot about it over the years. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Certainly helps the channel grow. Over 1,300 people have watched this stream so far. Appreciate that. Really do. Trouble at hand. Does West Tennessee have anything to worry about? Absolutely, West Tennessee has something to worry about. 100%. I don't want to scare you, but I want to prepare you. Here's Western Tennessee. Let me take this map off here. And yeah, oh. So you've got some prefrontal convection out here. In Western Tennessee, and that's troubling. Prefrontal convection is always troublesome, but you see right up here above Centerville and a little bit above Nashville here, Camden, Huntington, and a few spotty showers around Memphis. You'll want to watch this and make sure that this stays tame. But Western I keep pointing at the wrong screen. Places over like these are your this is your big time storms right here in northeastern Arkansas. As the night progresses, these are going to press eastward into Western Tennessee. We can take a look at a model run here. And so it's initializing okay. It's a little overcooked, but it's initializing okay. So we'll scroll ahead in time, and you can see we start seeing storms into Tiptonville and Union City, Dyersburg over the next couple of hours with more prefrontal. I don't like the looks of all this prefrontal convection right out here. That's not really good. Trying to look see if I've got a better radar product. I don't. But you can see this rolls through. Memphis is getting nailed here at about the 4 a.m. mark. And then it starts exiting out to the east from there. I do want to show this product right here. These are your updraft tracks. You see a few patches out here of updraft tracks that are pretty reasonable. So that's why this tornado watch is in effect. So Western Tennessee, basically from Clarksville down through Waverly, Linden, and down into Waynesboro and Collinwood. To the west, you're all under tornado watch through the evening. I think that tornado watch runs until 5 a.m. Central Time. 5 a.m. Central Time. All right, let's come back to radar. Let's go back and check on our Batesville storm. Yeah, Batesville, you got to be underground. Yeah, this is radar scope EOD Kaboom. Yes, not Waverly, Indiana. That's why I'm trying to add states after I say this stuff. This is Radar Omega. Hey, Chevy. Good to see you. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11:30 Central Time for northwestern Independence County. That's in Arkansas. At 11:13 p.m. Central Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is near Cushman, or 7 miles west of Batesville, moving east at 40. Tornado and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. Locations impacted include Batesville, Cushman, Bethesda, and Dacia. Again, tornado warning for northwestern Independence County until 11:30. Let's go back and check on Indiana. This Indiana tornado warning is about to expire, I think. Yes, it's about to expire. That was for Brown County and Bartholomew County. Let's see if there's any chance of that being pushed eastward. I just don't see anything there that's exciting me. Kentucky has its first severe thunderstorm warning of the night, I do believe. Yes. Severe thunderstorm warning for Vandenberg in southwest Indiana, Posey County in southwest Indiana, and Henderson County in northwestern Kentucky. Don't show a threat of tornado on it though. But Kentucky, you're about to get woken up. Still got the chasers heading towards this storm. They're probably about where they need to be to line up with this. Why am I getting a report of lightning? Aha. I'm over here, guys, in Maryville, and all of a sudden we got a kaboomer that's popped up over here just to my west. Anyway, y'all don't care what's going on here. Get back to Arkansas. So we got a couple of couplets here. This thing is ever evolving. You've got a couplet right there and another one right there. Flying with pace here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Great to see you. Keep your eyes on the skies. Still very concerned about Batesville, Arkansas. See you, Gray Man. Good to see you. Lori Sinclair, is the tornado heading to Loveland, Ohio? Because it shows it's in Columbus, Indiana, and it looks like in my path. Can you check if the tornado is heading to my area? You got to tell me where Loveland, Ohio is. I don't know where that is. Give me some reference to big cities. I'll see if I can find it here on the map. Oh, I found it. Just to the northeast of Cincinnati. Let's dive in. See if we can see what's coming. Okay, there is no tornado warnings anywhere near Loveland right now. Nothing. No tornado warnings at all. Let me go back to the single view here. So you do have this line right here, and I don't have a full green screen set right now, but you do have this line right here. It's going to be some very rough winds in it, and it's possible that there is a spin up in it somewhere. What concerns me is this guy right here. You see how that just pushes out right here around Greensburg? So there's no tornado there right now, but it is possible. And beyond that too, it's not. You're not under a tornado watch. You're under severe thunderstorm watch. Tornado watches or tornadoes do happen in severe thunderstorm watch areas, not to be confused. But there's really no signs of rotation here right now. I just don't like how that is notching right there like that. So you probably do need to stay weather aware for the foreseeable future. All right, so we only have the new tornado warning. We got to get back to Arkansas here. And the entire city of Batesville is now under a tornado warning. The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a tornado warning for northern Independence County, north central Jackson County, southwestern Lawrence County, and south central Sharp County until midnight Central Time. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Cushman, or 7 miles northwest of Batesville, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This is a radar indicated tornado. This does have a history of putting, this isn't in the text over here, but this does have a history of putting a large, extremely dangerous and violent tornado on the ground back in Mountain View about 45 minutes ago. So you definitely need to be watching this. It's definitely possible to do that again. Batesville, Cave City, Newark, Cushman, Strawberry, Lynn, Magnus, Moorfield, Southside in Independence Count. I don't know what that is. That's the weirdest name for a town I've ever heard. Sulphur Rock, Bethesda, Etna, Charlotte, Gainesboro, Desha, Pfeiffer, Dowdy, Elgin, Sandtown, and Cord. Again, take cover now. Tornado warning, northern Independence County, north central Jackson County, southwestern Lawrence County, and south central Sharp County until midnight. We'll pull this out here and show you some times. All right, Batesville, 11:27. Moorfield, 11:38. Sulphur Rock, 11:47. Newark, 11:56. Tuckerman, 12:28. Now, Tuckerman's outside the tornado warning. Swifton, 12:38. Flying with Pace says, dude, you are so underrated. I appreciate that. No one's going to put this ugly mug on TV to do weather, so you know what? Hell with him. I'll do it myself. Got a couple of storm chasers that are in line with where this is going, so we should have some cameras on this soon. Here's some more sirens off of my ears. I don't see any other tornado warnings. Got a storm that is strengthened just to the southwest of Nashville. Boy, that don't look good at all, folks. We need to watch this one very closely. This is a significant weather advisory for Hickman, Williamson, Dixon, and Cheatham County, Tennessee's. Let's see here. 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half-inch hail. Dixon, Centerville, White Bluff, Kingston Springs, Burns, Fairview, Bonaqua, Pineville, Niles, Nunley, and Leapers Fork. And that grabs my attention because it's a supercell. You got that notch. You got that counterclockwise flow. Oops, wrong direction. You got that notch and that counterclockwise flow. Right here. You're going to have to watch that. Sabia says, I have a good friend in Batesville who says they are moving into shelters right now. Please, you need to be in shelter. We need to get back to Batesville. Batesville, Arkansas, home of Mark Martin, the old NASCAR driver. That's still staying tight. I'm really worried about Batesville. Really, really worried about Batesville right now. All right, take some water. I'll be right back. Sabia says 2 tornado warnings on the ground as of 5 minutes ago. They lost Wi-Fi, so I'm worried for a bit. You know what solves that issue? Ham radio. Get your ham radio license. You don't have to worry about Wi-Fi. All right, guys. I'm still here. I've got the microphone on. I am just really taking a break from being on camera for a few minutes. So I am here. I'm keeping an eye on it. Again, we're watching this tornado warning that's coming into this potential tornado that's coming into Batesville, Arkansas right now. This particular storm has had a history of putting down a very large and violent tornado near Mountain View, Arkansas, about 45 minutes ago. That's kind of concerning right there. Huh. Draw this back out for you guys. See several more people tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Certainly appreciate it. Flying with Pace says, I'm praying that this does not get to Craighead County because my parents are going to come up to my bedroom and get me downstairs. Well, you need to be safe. Need to be safe. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't like this. Don't like this look. Let's take another look at the correlation coefficient. Yeah, there's still a chance we have a tornado on the ground just coming into the southwestern part of Batesville. Not 100% confirmed, but there's a chance there's one down there. So if you're in anywhere in this polygon, respect the polygon, get to shelter. Again, super chats are available if you want to support what we do here with HamShackTV. Certainly appreciate that. You'll see a little flashing dollar sign down next to the chat box. It helps me cover the expenses of having to do stuff like this. Radar software is not cheap. The camera equipment's not cheap. Internet's not cheap. So I appreciate that. You can also shop affiliate links down in the description. I think they're there. Those help us out too. But you need to pay attention to your weather first. If you've got severe weather, don't worry about supporting me right now. Worry about getting yourself to shelter. Matter of fact, I'm going to update the I'll update my description here with some affiliate links if you guys want to give us a shout or support us or anything like that. Still watching this tornado warning coming through Batesville, Arkansas right now. Ruddle Hill, you're probably getting hit right now or very soon. Batesville, it's coming through you right now. Let me refresh this. Actually, we're going to redraw it. Bryant Woodland Heights, Moorfield, Sulphur Rock, Pleasant Hill. Very concerning. Check out the correlation coefficient, the debris tracker. Okay, this is looking a little bit more spread. Yes, there is some lowerings. That could be some lofted debris that's still floating up in the atmosphere. Okay, hearing more warnings going out here. Yep, these okay, got a new, is this new? Yes, new tornado warning. This is up in Indiana, northeastern Jennings County until 12:45 p.m. or a.m. I should say. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 10 miles west of Osgood or moving 19 miles southwest of Batesville, Indiana this time at 55 miles per hour. The word Batesville is not going well tonight. This is radar indicated rotation. Locations impacted include Butler and Nebraska, the community of Nebraska, not the state. Take a quick look at this on radar. and then get our butts back to Arkansas. Change this back to velocity. Yeah, there's a little something there. A little something right there. We'll see if this gets expanded over here into whatever county that is, Delaware. Back down here to Arkansas. Yeah, that's still looking nasty. Y'all be praying for them folks in Batesville. Still seeing a little bit of a CC drop here. Right here. Something flying around me here. Flying with pace says the velocity is looking a little less aggressive, and I would agree. There's still definitely a couplet there, and that well, is it though? That's the thing. These things are pulsing up and pulsing down, and that's really what a tornado does. It breathe. They breathe. You know, it breathes in, breathes out, and that's what's happening here. Moorfield, Sulphur Rock, Newark. Go to shelter right now. Right now. Don't fool with this storm, guys. It'll bite you in the butt if it does. You folks in extreme northeast Arkansas, Walnut Ridge, Paragould, Piggott, down here in the Boot Hill, Kennett, Caruthersville. I think is that Tennessee? No, it's in Missouri. Gosnell, Blythefield, Tiptonville, Tennessee. You've got some thunderstorms coming through, but they are not tornadic at this time. Well, wait, that has a tornado possible tag. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's a few places that have some concern there. So we'll hit this warning real quick. Severe thunderstorm warning, capable of tornado is possible. This is for Greene, northeastern Craighead County. Somebody mentioned that. I think Pace, you talked about that. Craighead County, northeastern Mississippi County, southern Clay, Pemiscot, Dunklin, western Dyer, north central Lauderdale, and Lake County. Some of those are in Tennessee, some of those are in Missouri, and some of those are in Arkansas. So we'll keep an eye on that. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Again, no, it's not tornado warned at this time. Still really alarmed about this guy right here. Right here. That, I don't like that. I'm still keeping an eye on my folks in Nashville. Matter of fact, there's another special weather statement that has came out for just north of Nashville. I don't like the looks of any of these guys. Any of them. Let me do some drawing here. That's got a hook. This has got a hook. That would not be surprised. That would not surprise me in the least if that doesn't become a tornado warned storm. That's a really, really classic looking hook. And we do have conflicting winds down here, so we got to watch this one close. Down here just to the south of Dixon, Tennessee. Looking back up towards Nashville, right around Ashland City, Tennessee. Not yet. Not yet. We're not there yet. But it's definitely showing the signs of it. Back over to Arkansas. Okay, that scan's a little weaker. Ryan Hall says it looks like it's strengthening. That's good for Ryan. I'm in Batesville in my closet right now. Well, good. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. Thank you for watching me, and thank you for trusting me watching this. Certainly appreciate that. You should be in the clear here soon. Let's give it about 5 more minutes, and depending on what part of Batesville you are in, you can probably come out. Have an alarm going off in my ears, guys. Every time I hear these alarms, I got to zoom out and see what it is. That's that same tornado warning up there in Arkansas, or up there in Indiana. Yeah, this guy, he won't give up. This storm will not give up. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. It certainly helps the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. This is really broadening out. As of right now, it's really broadening out. So that's good. Ricus Rose says, we live in Sulphur Rock in our laundry room hunkering down. And Sulphur Rock is right there. You are directly in the path of this potential tornado. Stay right where you're at. Stay right where you're at. Hopefully you got good solid shoes on. If you have children or yourself and you have a bicycle helmet, put a bicycle helmet on. Most deaths in tornadoes occurs due to blunt force trauma to the head. So you'll definitely want to have that on if you can. I've got more alarms going off in my ears. I'm just checking. Just checking. Okay, the Indiana tornado warning is gone. Any others? I don't see anything else. So we have one tornado warning on the board. And it's the one in Batesville, Arkansas. 11 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. 10 flash flood warnings. Now this tornado, I do want to remind everybody, we do have a large tornado watch in effect. And that runs basically from the Oklahoma, Arkansas border, just south of Fort Smith, all the way up to Owensboro, Kentucky, and over towards Nashville, back down into northwest Alabama and extreme northern Mississippi. So you need to be paying attention to that. Let's check Nashville again. Yeah, it's a little stinky little storm right there. Ashland City's trying to get some inflow. There's some spin there for sure. For doggone sure. All right, back over here to Batesville. Okay, this is broadening out. I'm wondering if this thing's finally trying to give up the ghost. EOD Kaboom says, still watching. Weather is fascinating to watch. This is great stream, Josh. Liking it. And I'm sure those affected are appreciated. I appreciate that. Certainly does. I'll try to do more of these. Again, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. Can't afford to do that. This YouTube studio doesn't pay for itself. Well, I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Not enough that I can not work anymore. So I do have to work and have a lot of family. So I got to do priorities. But I'm going to try to stream every opportunity I've got with severe weather. So here's what I'm saying. I've got a little bit of brightening here and a little brightening here, but we've got this little gap right here. So this, I don't think this is on the ground anymore. It certainly could get its act together and get back on the ground, but it's not there right now. See several tuning back in again. Appreciate you being here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Super chats are available, channel donations. That certainly helps me do things with the channel. Just hit that little flashing dollar sign next to the chat. That'll help me. This is pretty broad, y'all. Pretty broad. I'm not convinced at this point. If we can get, I will tell you this, if we can get a tornado warning, if we get all the tornado warnings off the board, I'm going to bed because I got to go to work in the morning. So that we have just that one tornado warning left on the board. And see what I mean, guys? This is just so broad. It's very broad. It's not really a good tight rotation. Now, there's some right in here. Right here that's pretty tight, but it's not enough for me to say there's a tornado on the ground. Correlation coefficient, and there's really no real sign of anything on the ground here either. I think this is lofted if there's anything at all still there. Dayton Zaboden, hope I'm pronouncing it right. What are the odds that Oxford, Mississippi area gets hit by one at the end of the night? Well, the odds are not zero. You are under this tornado watch. So the odds are not zero. We can take a look at modeling and take a look at what's expected overnight here. We'll come back to Batesville. I haven't cleared you guys just yet. Let's take a look at the HRRR here. So you got an updraft track that comes right through Oxford, so that's concerning. Let's go to the reflectivity. All right, so Oxford, probably about 7 in the morning. And it's probably about 7 in the morning. You could have some prefrontal convection there in the hours leading up to it, but you've got a few hours to get some sleep if you want to. Let's go back to Arkansas. Okay, the direct city of Batesville. The direct city of Batesville, you can come out of your shelter and get ready for bed. Sulphur Rock, let's give it about 3 or 4 more minutes, please. Have an alarm in my ear. A new severe thunderstorm warning underneath that tornado warning. The question is, are they replacing that tornado warning with this severe thunderstorm warning? Severe thunderstorm warning for Independence County and Jackson County in Arkansas until 12:30. They have not tagged that with a tornado possible, so I'm not convinced that they're replacing that. They're just getting... See, you've also still got these tight winds right through here. So there's going to be damaging winds come through Newport, Newark, and Tuckerman, all these areas. So we'll see what they do with this tornado warning. There's still about 15 minutes left in it. Flying with Pace says, I hope this madness can come to an end. Unfortunately, it's just getting started. You know, we're right in the heart of severe weather season. As a matter of fact, today marked 15 years since the April 27th, 2011 tornado outbreak. And lo and behold, here we are. That don't look good. Tightening up again. Newark, Arkansas, you should have already been in your shelter. I hope you're there now. I don't like that at all. Probably an RFD. Wait. Okay, they've killed the tornado warning. No more tornado warning. Tornado warning is gone. So they did replace the tornado warning with that severe thunderstorm warning. And looking at my map, we have no tornado warnings on the board right now. So I'm going to stick with y'all for a few more minutes. We'll see if we get any more tornado warnings. If the tornado warnings don't come back, I'm calling it a night. Again, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to support what HamShackTV does as well. Super chats or channel donations are available. You can click the little flashing $ next to the chat. You can also do channel memberships, all that good stuff. And we really appreciate all the support. We're trying to grow this thing. I don't primarily focus on weather. I primarily focus on ham radio. Come back and learn some about ham radio. Ham radio is not dead, and it's not a bunch of CBers. There's still good stuff going on, specifically in things like this. I did not ask. I did not ask for my HomePod to come on. I don't know what that's all about, but anyway, come see what ham radio is all about. We've got some great stuff. We talk about it specifically. I live stream here with a group of guys every Thursday night. 8 o'clock Eastern time. EOD Kaboom says, are you sure you're not sick tomorrow? No, I'm not sick. I don't have really much any sick time left. I had to burn a lot of that with my wife's surgery that she just went through. I got a little bit left, but not a whole lot. That Batesville deal could, I keep calling it Batesville. Batesville, you're safe. But south of Batesville, that could spin back up. We'll watch it. Let's go back over here and check Nashville out. A little ragged. There's definitely a little spin north of Ashland City here, but it's ragged. All right, guys. I think what I'm going to do is call tonight. I'm worn out. I got to get it up in the morning. It's almost 1 o'clock my time. Stay weather aware. Have a way to receive warnings, especially if you're in this tornado watch area. Probably won't. And just as I say that, we got to go back. All right. We're going to Kentucky this time, y'all. There it is. All right. Let's get the text on here. New tornado warning. All right, got to make an edit. All right, here we go. New tornado warning. This tornado warning is in effect from Paducah. They're the issuing agency on this. Tornado warning for southwestern Daviess County, southeastern Henderson County, McLean County, northwestern Hopkins County, and northeastern Webster County till 12:30 a.m. Central Time. At 11:49, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Seabury, or 14 miles west of Calhoun, moving east at 20 or 55 miles per hour. Tornado, quarter-size hail, radar indicated rotation. All right, so that was 55 miles an hour. We'll measure that one out. I just heard another alarm in my ear. That was an edit or something that they just did on this one. All right, so let's drag this one out. All right, Seabury, 11:53. So a couple minutes. Aunton, 12:06. Lemon, 12:12. Calhoun, 12:29. Utica, 12:47. Livermore, 12:47. So looking at this, it could be a number of things. So you got this tight right here. So they could be just warning this just in case of a spin up. But there's also a little couplet right here. And here's Seabury. So yeah, there could be something going on up there. So I'm going to redraw. I'm going to redraw that fan, however you say it. Panther, 12:28. Unica. I need to change the time. what was it? 55 mile an hour. So it's coming faster than that, y'all. Okay. Let's measure it again. Lemon 12:01, Panther 12:09, Utica 12:15 a.m. Hey, Bob Stone. See you still in here. All right, we're down to 11 viewers. So I'm going to call this a night. Again, have a way to receive warnings because there'll be more warnings come out overnight. I got to prioritize. I got to go do my job. So 3 hours streaming, it's a lot. I'd like to do some more, but I can't right now. I got to get to work tomorrow morning. So anyway, EOD kaboom, there's your music. We'll see y'all soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you in the next video. It's Kentucky. Nikki, it's in Kentucky. 7-3, everybody. If I can figure out how to turn this thing off. There it is.